everyone, today we are doing a video on surviving middle school. Okay, the first thing is, be nice to your teachers.
On the first day.
Not just the first, well, you also,
make a good impression.
Yeah, you want to make a good impression on them. You don't want them to think you're one of those, like, obnoxious kids who just do whatever they want just to get attention. Those kids are so annoying. And even if you have a mean teacher, you have to suck it up because you're going to get mean teachers throughout all of school.
Every year.
Every year you're going to have at least one mean teacher.
Oh.
Yeah, and also ask them questions and do your work because if you don't do any of that, they're going to think you're like a slacker and they're not going to even try to help you. Expect to lose and gain friends.
Yes, like if you're going into middle school this year, then you're going to lose a lot of friends from elementary school. A lot.
Yeah. Like, I remember in elementary school, we had, like, this group of friends who we were all, like, best friends with, and then in middle school, we kind of separated, and I don't even talk to them anymore.
Talk at all.
I met her in kindergarten, and then we started hanging out in like,
5th grade.
5th grade to 6th grade, and then we stopped hanging out, and then until 9th grade.
We're finally reconnecting.
Yeah.
But you will lose friends.
But people change, and when people change, you know, one person's going to be really different, or you guys both change, and you guys just don't really get along as much as you used to, because when you grow up, you're finding, like, who you are, or you're going through, you know, changes.
Yeah.
Like, you're being influenced by other kids, so you're changing and stuff like that, so yeah. Go to the bathroom before class.
Yeah. They're not, even if, like, you have a short amount of time, literally try to go.
We have a long time before classes. We have 8 minutes. We have 8 minutes before each class, and then at the very beginning of the class, one boy will raise their hand and be like, can I go to the bathroom? You had 8 freaking minutes to go. But, if you're a girl, they'll probably say yes, because they're not sure if you're on, like, your
period.
Still, you don't want to miss, like, points of class, and even though class does get boring,
be like,
I didn't even start using the bathroom at school until this year. Like, last year, I held it in until I got back home. Peer pressure. There are, like, in 7th, I don't know much of 7th, it's kind of more in 8th and 9th grade when kids start doing, like, some kids start doing drugs and
it's
drinking.
More like this part, I see, like, now that we're in 9th grade, I see it a lot more this year.
Well, first of all, people think it's, like, so cool. Like, why? I don't need to do that anyway.
Why would you even do that in the first place?
What good is it for you?
In your future, like, in your life right now? I mean, it might have, like, some fun effects, but literally later on, how is it going to help you?
Yeah, I'll be laughing at you when you live on the streets. No, I'm kidding.
I'll be laughing at you.
Relationship.
Places.
A lot of, like, 7th and 8th graders, they think that just dating is holding hands in school and giving each other hugs when you say bye. That's just
being flirty.
I do that with her! No, just kidding. No.
You don't hug me. You don't like giving hugs.
No, I don't.
She doesn't like giving hugs. I do that with people. I say, bye.
Yeah, but they'll be like, we're dating. Like, and then the next day, we broke up. Like,
I'm so
you
sad.
need to know. You barely knew that person. No wonder you guys broke up. Like, 2 random people who just met each other last week. Shut up. Last week.
What? I wasn't going to say anything.
Like, people that barely know each other will go and date. They barely know each other. And then they break up a week later. I wonder why. Because while you're dating, you discover stuff that you didn't know before them. That's why you have to get to know
the person.
Know the person before you date them. Confidence. I'm really self-conscious. Like, whenever I walk past kids in school that are, like, older than I am, I get so scared because I feel like everyone's just, like, looking at me, but honestly, no one's looking at you at all, and no one cares.
They're having their own conversation.
No.
Yeah.
But don't have too much self-confidence, because then you seem like a brat. Look at me. But then if you're, like, so shy about it, people will think you're, like, some people will think you're too good, because if you're shy, then people will be like, she's ignoring everyone, like, does she think she's too good for us? Procrastination.
Midnight, the night before. Literally, I'll get home, I'll watch a movie on my computer.
Like, you go to school for, like, 7 or 8 or 6 hours, and then you go home and you have, like, 5 hours worth of homework. I'm not going to go to school for 7 hours, come home, and do another 5 hours. I need at least a good 2 hours to rest. Well, that's... You have to learn to
procrastinate.
Do your time. Yeah.
I, like, literally start at midnight.
I think one of my procrastination things is actually cleaning my room, because you know how I don't do my homework unless my room is, like, clean? I think that's kind of a procrastination thing.
Procrastination thing?
Procrastination. Okay. Bullying. Have you ever been bullied?
Mm-hmm.
So have I.
I'd be surprised if somebody wasn't. Even bullies have been bullied before.
Yes. So, it happens a lot on the bus. It happens a lot in school. That's where it happens. That's where, most of it happens. I mean, it can happen outside of school, but usually when you think of bullying, you just think of school. People don't even realize it, but some people do realize it. And when you see someone being bullied, most of the time, people don't even do anything. Like, people don't try to stop it, because if you try to, stand up for yourself, or if you try to stand up for someone else, you're also going to get bullied.
You're going to be a target, an automatic target.
And then people are just going to call you, you're like a sissy, you're weak. You're weak, it was a joke. Just because it was a joke, it doesn't mean it's not, hurtful.
And rude.
And then you have all these people laughing at you, and then you just feel like crap. The annoying thing about bullies is that it makes them feel so good to, like when you see a bully and they're making fun, when people laugh because of what the bully said, obviously that's gonna, fuel them to be even more mean and hurtful. And if it is funny, don't laugh at all, because it's just hurting that person more, and it's gonna make the bully feel more strong, and obviously the bully's gonna get worse.
Bully's gonna get meaner.
The bully's gonna get more mean, and they're just gonna think they're so cool. They're gonna think they're at the top of the world. So bullies, you're not cool at all. There are people who commit suicide every day because of people who bully.
If you want to make yourself feel good, and the way you make yourself feel good about yourself is to be mean to somebody else, and that it causes that person to end their own life, you need to
just because of what you did. Is it really gonna take you that long just to realize? Does someone have to kill themselves to realize that you are a big bully? Do they have to go that far and kill themselves just to realize what you've done and stuff? And the bullies are probably they're just weak. They need to suck it up. It was a joke. So what? Right. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. And we were rambling a lot. We got off, on some of them we got off kind of topic. But thank you for watching.
Have a magical day.
Bye.